Missoula firearms owners are dealing with an attack from local government against their rights to buy, sell, and trade firearms. The referral to City Council is sponsored by Ward 1 Councilman Brian Von Lossberg. Both the official document and a basic write-up on him will be available on my website. I will place a link in the description. The proposed ordinance is a 2-page document going over what they believe is common sense gun control law. It will keep violent criminals, persons deemed mentally unfit, and teenagers from getting their hands on firearms. There is a reading scheduled for October 19th for the public, and the referral could become law as soon as 30 days from that meeting. I wanted to add a little bit of commentary to this video about the proposed ordinance. I like that it's a very short write-up or referral, in that these short referrals can really be picked apart using sound logic. First off, why? Is there some increased violence in the city? Uh, Crime, attacks? I know it is a college town. It seems like a really big college town. It actually kind of reminds me of my hometown in Pennsylvania. I looked in the news. I've even talked to some people online, and there is no spike in violence or anything of that nature. So it goes to wonder, why would they do this? Two, the things they look to stop in the bill, again, has no relation to the city. And in the referral itself, they talk about there being law at a federal level. And that law is the 3 things they want to stop. They want to stop people deemed mentally unfit to own a firearm, teenagers or underage persons, and criminals from getting firearms through what they call a loophole, which is not a loophole. It's already illegal to sell a firearm to a minor. It is illegal to sell a firearm to someone that is not capable of legally purchasing a firearm on their own. That would make that person a criminal if they are attempting to do that. These gun shows or trade shows, hunting shows, people go to, they can buy, sell, and trade. Private citizens buy, sell, and trade at those events because it attracts people from the local area together in one place. Similar to firearms buy, sell, trade group on Facebook. What I believe is this city and its government, which appear to be mostly Democrats, do not like these shows. So they want to create laws to stop them and shut them down. But they don't have the legal authority to do so. There is a state law preemption that restricts local cities, municipalities from creating laws that go beyond the stretch of the state's law. The state already has laws that prohibit these things that they want to place on this ordinance. They can't create another law on top of that one. They don't have the authority to do so. And these laws will impact law-abiding citizens who buy, sell, and trade firearms with each other. And again, there's no evidence, there are no studies that prove that crime has gone up or that there is a direct health and safety need that must be looked at. This almost came out of nowhere. That is the most troubling part to this. And I've talked with people and I've looked at the pages. I've looked at the Facebook pages of the councilmen. I've looked at the news Facebook pages. And it seems like the overwhelming majority of the people that have commented on these posts are against this ordinance. So I really hope that those people will show up on October 19th to address their concerns and to let them know that they don't want this ordinance, and it is a big waste of time for the city itself, because there's a shooters association there that has hired a lawyer, and they're going to file a lawsuit against the city if this goes forward, and they'll more than likely will win. And I'm not entirely clear on Montana's preemption law, but the preemption law from my home state states that if the person wins, the city would have to pay for their legal fees and their attorney fees. So anytime a city or municipality creates a law that goes against preemption and the city is sued and they lose, they have to pay these fees. And they can be very, very expensive. I know there was a small town in my home state that had to pay upwards of $100,000 because they wanted to create a law saying that you couldn't carry a firearm in a park when you're legally allowed to do so under state law. So it ended up costing the local taxpayers about $100,000. So, just don't stand for this stuff. And, I like to make these stories so that people are informed and they understand the lengths that these anti gun groups go. They're going after your states that have a history of hunting and firearms culture, and they're going to these small towns that are controlled by Democrats and they're turning them one by one. That's their plan. And Mom's Demand Action is behind this one. So please stay vigilant. Support these guys. Check them out. There's news stories online. If you can spread the word, spread the word. Share this video. Like, comment, and thank you for listening.